I'll tell you why contests are good, because I did a lot of contesting in my early days, and contesting did a couple of things for me, to be frank with you. One, it improved my operation, my ability to just use a radio. Now that's both, and by the way, this could be any mode, right? You could be voice, CW, digital, doesn't matter. But it gave me an unparalleled opportunity to understand me, understand my equipment, how it all worked. It gave me a fantastic understanding of propagation. James and I were down the Scout Hut. He nearly woke me up. It was about 5 in the morning. I think it was just getting light. And he had a massive run into JA, Japan, on the 15-metre band, you know. And people say to me, oh, would you do a video about propagation? You know, so we know when what's in and that sort of thing. Get on do a weekend on a contest. I'll tell you what, you don't have to be on the big bands to understand what's going on. And the other thing is, you know, spend a bit of time on 10, spend a bit of time on 15 when apparently nobody's there, and you'll soon work it out. So you get to understand yourself, you get to understand how your equipment works properly and how your filtering works. It improves your confidence. The other thing it does for you is just prove your whole chain of gear from the microphone through to the antenna, because if you're running something for 2 or 3 hours, it properly gets up to speed. And if something breaks, and inevitably, eventually it does, either at the beginning of the contest or halfway through. Heavens, I remember losing 70 SEMs in the middle of the night, 2 at night. James and I got out, it was pouring with rain. We dropped, it was 12-metre mast, 2 scaffold poles. We just dropped it down manually. It was full of water, so we just blew it all out, and a bit of WD-40 or something, I can't remember what it was, and got it working again. But it'll just increase your whole path to understanding radio propagation, yourself, your equipment, and so on. And people say to me, why the bloody hell do contests exist? They just get in the way. It's like being a boxer, isn't it? In a boxer, he practices a fighting, you know, in the practice ring. But one day he's actually got to stand there and actually fight. He's not going to know what it's like unless he does it. By the way, anybody can enter a contest. Just enter it. Look it up. I've done a couple of videos in the past. Just look it up. Right, why do people give 5 and 9 in the contest? That is a video for another day, and I will tell you about that, because right now we're out of time. Oh, that's all for me today. All the best. Bye for now.